right, it was you and me.
Hello everyone, my name is 𝓶𝓮𝓬𝓲𝓪 and welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing a little bit of a weekly reading vlog. I have been kind of going in and out of reading slumps, so I decided I just wanted to vlog me mood reading. Today, I have my makeup done because I just filmed 3 videos and then went out and hung out with a friend for a little bit. It is Monday and that means The Bachelor is about to come on, and I think, what time is it? And I think in about 30 minutes, so I'm so excited. It's finally, like, we're getting down to the final people and I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that in 30 minutes. And then also I have a video going up tomorrow and that's gonna be a book haul, so I have to edit that. So while I'm waiting for The Bachelor to come on, I'm gonna edit that. And after all of that, I think guys, let's discuss what I'm currently reading. Number 1, I'm reading Mudvayne by Tarryn Fisher. I'm only on page 46 of that, and I read it. I started reading it about a week ago and I just put it down. I wasn't, I was into it and I was interested, but I don't know. I just put it down for some reason. And then also I'm reading The Devil's Lair by 𝓫𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 or something like that. And that one's just kind of okay right now. I'm not feeling super motivated to read that either. And then last night I started Twisted Loyalties by 𝓫𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 because everybody is always talking about in my comments the 𝓫𝓬│ Chronicles and how amazing that series is. And so I kind of listened to a little bit of that audiobook last night, and I remember basically I was like dozing off. So I do remember a little bit about what was going on in there, but not a lot. Oh, and then also I started the audiobook for Hate a few days ago and just completely put that down. I know I just kind of threw 5 books at you just then, so my goal for this reading vlog is to finish all of those and start or completely DNF them and start ones I'm actually interested in reading. I am super interested in Twisted Loyalties and The Devil's Lair and Mudvayne. I don't know, I'm interested in a few things here. For now though, I thought I would just say hi and introduce this vlog, and then I'll probably update you guys later when I'm watching The Bachelor, and then we can decide what we're gonna read first together. Yeah, this week is just gonna be full of mood reading. I just need to mood read and not have a set TBR and just enjoy my time with reading, because right now I'm in a weird place with it. So yeah, follow me along on my day. I feel whoa, my room, that was just, I hope you guys did not see how gross my room is right now. And also I'm wearing this shirt that I swear you guys see me wearing every single video, but it's fine, or at least every vlog. I'm always wearing this shirt. And yeah, for now, I'm gonna wait for The Bachelor to come on, for The Bachelorette. I feel like I said The Bachelor earlier. I'm gonna wait for The Bachelorette to come on and then also start editing. So yeah, for now, that is all, and I will update you guys later with what I'm reading. Okay, little update. I just finished watching The Bachelorette and I may have shed a few tears. I'm okay now. Katie just sent home, I'm not gonna spoil it, don't worry, but she sent home my favorite person, and now I don't even know who to root for anymore because he was the only one that I really loved, and I'm very sad. It was a really emotional goodbye, and now I just hope he becomes Bachelor. If you know who I'm talking about, comment it down below. And yeah, I also finished editing my book haul that's going up tomorrow. I just need to edit a thumbnail for that, and then everything will be good to go. So I'm glad I got all of that done, taken care of. Now I can just wash my face and get ready for bed and read. I am currently watching my girl byeeee, her vlog. You can't even tell. There we go. I'm watching her new vlog, and then after that, I decided on continuing with Twisted Loyalties. Sorry if you can hear Princey breathing loud as heck. But I decided to continue with Twisted Loyalties by 𝓫𝓬𝓬𝓲𝓪. I really didn't make it that far into it. Fabiano, I think is his name. He reunited with his sister that we met in the Bound by series, or the Bound by Honor, the very first book. And so he reunited with her, and they aren't on good terms. That's the last thing that I remember listening to before I fell asleep. So I have the audio book for that one script, and I'm very
excited. So yeah, after I finish watching my lovely friend byeeee, I'm gonna start reading and probably take a melatonin and go to bed. I did start this vlog later in the day, so I'm probably gonna start vlogging earlier tomorrow. And yeah, I'll take you along my day and update you guys with what I'm reading. This is basically just going to be a vlog, okay, full of mood reading, so. Hello everyone, it is the next day. It's currently Tuesday and this is the first time that I'm updating you guys all day. I basically had a pretty late start. I woke up and then just like laid around, and then my video went up around 12:15, so I had to make sure everything was in order with that. And then I finished Twisted Loyalties. I gave this book 2 stars. I'm giving this book 2 stars. Okay, so I know a lot of people say that the first book in the Cora Chronicles isn't the best and that the other books get way better, but I'm not even sure if I want to continue with the series just because I didn't really love the other heroes in the next books. Twisted Loyalties basically follows the younger brother of Arya and Gianna in the other books. And so it follows their younger brother and this girl who basically is coming to Las Vegas to have a fresh start. Her mom is a drug addict and she wasn't really a good mom to her, and while her mom is away at rehab, she has no one really to take care of her, so she moves to Las Vegas to stay with her dad, and her dad lied to her and said that he was clean and done drinking. And so when she gets to Las Vegas, she realizes that that's simply not the case and she doesn't have money, and when she does have money, her dad is constantly trying to take it from her, which is a bad situation. So she ends up meeting Fabiano, who's the hero, and basically Fabiano has this instinct to protect her and to provide for her. He helps her get a job. He provides her with food and clothes. She barely has any clothes. She's in a horrible situation. And so while working at this bar, the bar is owned by the Cora mafia. And so basically she's kind of always getting into trouble because her dad has a lot of debts with the Cora mafia. So she's always getting into trouble trying to protect him, and it's just like a big hot mess. I rated it 2 stars just because I found it super repetitive. Gianna's a good girl. She wants to pay off the debts. It doesn't work out and it just keeps going over and over like that, and so I wasn't really enjoying that book. And so now I really don't know what to read. Of course, this is a mood reading vlog, so I never know what the next book I'm gonna read is. I don't know. For now though, I want to pick out a book before 7 o'clock because since it's Tuesday, the Romance Booktubers live stream, Read Live With Me, is on tonight, and I'm so excited because it is some of my favorites. It's gonna be on Tamika's channel, and then I'm pretty sure Heather, Tamika's friend Megan, I think is her name, and Bree, and Izzy, and I'm pretty sure someone else, but they're all my favorite people. So I'm like, okay, I need to pick out a book so I can read live with them. I love reading live with those girls. So yeah, I'll be in the chat. So for now though, I'm just gonna like chill and oh no, I can't chill. I have to clean my room. It is disgusting. I wish I could show you, but you guys would probably think of me in a new light, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna probably clean my room, and then later I think I'm gonna decide what book I want to read once I have some clarity. And while I'm cleaning my room, I'm gonna watch some booktube and catch up on the videos that were uploaded today. So yeah, I'm so disappointed about Twisted Loyalties. I was really hooked in the beginning, but then that just kind of went out the window. And yeah, now I don't know what to read. I don't think I want to read the second book just yet. So oh, some good news. Earlier today, I won a giveaway for 𝓫𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪, I think is the name, by the author Runex. And so I binged her entire series a few weeks ago. She only has 3 books out, so it was a very fast like backlist to get through. So she has a series called The Dark Verse, and I read all of them and became obsessed with them. They're mafia, so good. And then her new standalone called 𝓫𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 just came out, and I just won a paperback giveaway, and we were talking a little bit, and she's the sweetest human being ever. So I'm definitely gonna keep up with all of her releases. I'm glad I've read everything besides 𝓫𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 that she's come out with, so I'll always be reading like the new stuff and I won't fall behind on her backlist. So that should be coming in the next few weeks, and I'm so excited. And also yesterday, I forgot to tell you this also, Tessa Bailey reached out to me, and after I finished It Happened One Summer, her new release, I like basically was raving about it on my story, and she swiped up and she saw the story and was like, since you loved it so much, how about I give you a signed paperback? And I was like,
Are you kidding me? Just kill me now. Just kill me now. I love Tessa Bailey. That's another author I want to read all of her backlist. I've only read her Hot and Hammered series, and then It Happened One Summer, so I'm dying to read like her like vampire one, her vampire series. She's amazing. But also I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that I don't think I'm really in the mood for like dark romances right now. I really just want to read like fun rom-coms, so maybe I might have to read one of those next. I'm not sure yet though. But It Happened in Summer has just been like living on my mind, so maybe I need another rom-com because I don't know, I'm not really in the mood for a dark romance or an indie romance for some reason. I don't know what it is. But anyways, for now, that is all. I'm gonna clean up my room just so I don't have to like live in this anymore. It's so gross. And yeah, I'll probably come back on later when the Read Live with us, the romance booktubers, do their live stream. And I'll probably pick out a book then, see what they're reading, maybe get some inspo. So a little bit of an update for you guys. Basically, I started cleaning my room and then I decided very quickly that that wasn't for me. Like, Rome was not built in a day. So there's no need for me to just, you know, like, I need to go at my pace and my level. So I take out all the trash. It's still a mess, and that's fine. I've decided I'm okay. If I want to live like this, I'm going to live like this, no matter what my mom has to say. On that note, the reading sprints, or the read along live, starts in 3 minutes, and I thought I picked out my book. I was going to read the Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Adams. I've owned that for a while now. I was like, I think it's finally time. So I go on Scribd, and do you see this? It's currently unavailable. I have a bone to pick with Scribd. It is so freaking annoying. Everything is unavailable. Why are you unavailable? I listened to an audiobook. I listened to Twisted Loyalties on here, and that was the first audiobook that I listened on Scrib for like months. Oh, that's actually a lie. I did listen to It Happened One Summer, and they decided that that was enough for me for this month. So I can't listen to the Bromance Book Club, and I really don't want to read a book with my eyes today. So I don't know what I'm gonna read. I'm thinking maybe I should read a book on my shelves. Maybe I should read a book on my Kindle. I don't know, but it's a problem because now the thing starts in 2 minutes. Maybe I'll ask in the chat and they can answer me. I need inspo. I need somebody to tell me what to do with my life, you know? I need validation from other people. It's so freaking annoying. There are other books like available though. So I'm like, maybe I should. I just really was in the mood for like a rom-com, fixing relationship type of romance, and they said no, not today. So I'm gonna look and decide maybe I should read an Emma Scott, because there's this book, Full Tilt, you can see it. And I know Emma Scott has, whoa there, I'm sorry. There we go. Hi. Are you back? Not completely. So I know I'm gonna have to talk like this. I know Emma Scott has a book coming out very soon. I'm like, maybe I should read Emma Scott. I don't know. I hate being a Libra. Mood reading really like sucks because I don't know what I'm in the mood for. So I'm just gonna update you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna like see what everybody else is reading on the live stream, and then maybe I'll get inspo. Hi, I'm watching, here we go, the live stream. Tamika is deciding to switch everyone around, so that's fun. Bree was reading, that's so funny, she's reading like the newest book in the Bromance Book Club series, and I was like, dang it, that's what I was gonna read. Oh, I was gonna read the first one, but then Scrib decided to cut me off, so I'm like, should I just suck it up and read with my eyeballs? Like, I just really don't want to. I think, you know what, I think I'm gonna try a chapter and then decide. And then if not, then what I'm gonna do is just like look through my Kindle, look through my Apple Books. I have a few new books on there. I was also possibly thinking about starting the first book in the, I think it's called like The Neighbors by Nikki Sloan, and that's like the pool boy, the doctor, the architect, or something like that. That's that series. It's like maybe I could read the first one of those, but also that would be reading with my eyeballs, and I'm not sure I'm up for that. I really do not know what to read right now. I'm stressed. And they were like, give us your options. I'm like, I don't even have options. Why don't I have options? People will help. I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna try a chapter of this, and if I'm really into it and I think I could read it like fully with my eyeballs, then that's what I'm gonna do. But I really want an audiobook right now. Okay, I read one chapter and I think I'm really gonna like this book, so I'm gonna read it physically. I'm gonna suck it up and read this book physically. But at 9 o'clock, Real Housewives of New York City comes on, and the last episode left off on something huge. So I'm probably gonna take a break and like right now just to like eat dinner. It's only 8, so I'm gonna eat dinner and I'm going to keep reading. And then at 9, I'm gonna watch Real Housewives of New York City and then spend all night reading the Bromance Book Club. The beginning, okay, so basically, if you don't know what this book is about this guy on a baseball team. I think it's like the national one for Nashville or something. I don't really know how baseball works, but basically the book starts off and he is a drunken mess, and his teammates walk into his hotel room and he tells them what's going on. He says that his wife wants a divorce from him and that he can't satisfy her in bed. So we don't know what's gonna happen, or basically we know because it's called the Bromance Book Club. And so he's like, tomorrow we're gonna start, and he's like, start what? And I guess that's what we're gonna find out in the next chapter. Obviously it's gonna be like a group of baseball players reading romance books, trying to save their friend's marriage. So it's going to be really good. I love saving marriage in trouble romance books, so this should be really, really good. I hope it's good. It does kind of start like abruptly, you know what I mean? So hopefully get more like context in the next chapter and the chapters to come. But I did like the first chapter, so I'm gonna continue with this. Right now I'm gonna go eat dinner and then continue. Okay guys, so it is a few days later and I have updates for you guys. So number one, after the night that I picked up the Bromance Book Club, I never really picked it up again. I was really enjoying it, but I wasn't far enough to like be super invested, and I just really wanted an audiobook. So I ended up picking Hate by Tate James. This is the first book in the Madison Kate series. Honestly, I'm very confused by all of that because her name is Madison Kate. The author's name is Tate James, and the series is called Madison Kate, and the first book is called Hate. Like, it's just a lot for me to wrap my head around, but I ended up listening to the audiobook last night, and I finished it, and it was honestly a really fun time. So this book is about this girl named Madison Kate, and she lives in this very small town. There's like 2 sides of the town. I think it's called Shadow Grove, which is really weird because I live near like a town called Shady Grove, so I've been getting it all wrapped up in my mind. But basically there was like the west side and then like the rich side. The west side is where all the poor people live, and then like the west side is where she lives in this huge mansion, and her dad pretty much owns the entire town. He is very wealthy and rich. The book starts off on Halloween night. Madison Kate and her friend Brie, they sneak into like an abandoned amusement park because there is a big fight going on. So there's like a huge fight with like professional fighters, and they're fighting and it's all illegal. Basically something happens that night where the amusement park and the fights, they break out into gang wars. And so there's like 2 big games. There's like the Reapers and then another gang. And so basically Madison's father is also wrapped into that, and because he like owns the town, there's like dirty cops. Basically everybody knows like who those gangs are, and they basically have like free passes and stuff. So something happens that night where Madison and her friend Brie, they were trying to escape because Madison's like, okay, if these people in the gang see me, they're gonna probably use me for ransom because my dad's super rich and they also hate my dad, so it'd be like a payback thing. And then Brie is also rich, so it'd also be like a ransom situation, hostage situation. So basically they try to sneak away, and then they end up getting caught up with one of the Reapers, and the Reaper's like, wait a minute, I recognize you. And so Madison's like, run to the car, Brie, I'm gonna distract him and run. So, oh my gosh, shut the F up. Just kidding. But yeah, so basically she gets tangled up with the Reapers, and then she ends up running for her life back into the amusement park because this Reaper is trying to kill her. She recognizes him, he recognizes her, he is trying to kill her. Hi. She runs into this like haunted mirror type of amusement ride type of thing, and so there are 3 guys inside the amusement park, and they quickly like cover her mouth so she doesn't yell and the guy doesn't know where she is. And so they end up helping her. There's 3 guys. Cody, Steele, and Archer. And so she ends up like, they end up helping her. They give her a ride out of there. They like take her away, but then on the ride, Cody offers Madison like his jacket because it's cold out or something like that. And they say, wait here, we have a ride coming to pick you up, because they have to get back to the amusement park and deal with a bunch of things. She's never met these guys before in her life. So the police end up showing up. By the way, none of this is spoilers. This happens literally within the first chapter, but the police ends up taking Madison. They say, let me check your pockets, and there's a key to the amusement park in her pocket. And so they basically blame her for this whole like fight in the amusement park. You broke in, you did this and this. Flashes to 11 months later, and Madison has gone away for 11 months. Her dad ships her away and kind of like disowns her, takes away all of her money to go stay with her aunt. She went through this huge trial because they thought that she had started all the riots and all the fights and, you know, all this big stuff, breaking into the amusement park. And so her dad literally didn't even try to help her, didn't even try to save her. He wanted to kind of use her as an example to like just have a fresh start, because he wants the image of the town to be really nice and great or something like that. Anyways, all that to say, that all happened in the beginning of the book. And then she comes back and she finds out that those boys, she's hated these boys for the past 11 months because she thinks like, oh, they set me up, they knew what they were doing, they called the police on me, they gave me the jacket with the key in it. Like, she cannot stand these boys. But I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but these boys end up having to enter her life. And you know, when I was reading it, I was like, okay, this is pretty cliche, but it honestly is really fun. I really loved hearing, just like learning about Madison Kate, and like I loved her voice. Like she was really witty and funny, and so I really liked it. I did find it cliche, but it was still a fun time. This is a reverse harem. I'm confused as to whether or not this is going to be like a Princey's like, who are you talking to? I'm confused as to whether or not this is going to be like a proper reverse harem and she ends up with all three of the guys, or she's gonna have to choose one, like a Credence vibe. I don't know, but I did really enjoy that. And now I don't exactly know what to read. I could finish The Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Adams, or I got a comment on a YouTube video of mine, and it was to read, somebody was like, you have to read Her Soul to Take by Harley laroux, and I've been seeing that name everywhere, Harley laroux and Her Soul to Take, and I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of in the mood to try it. I'd go in completely blind because I have no idea what it's about. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is start Her Soul to Take, and if I'm not feeling that, then I'm just going to continue with the Bromance Book Club. My plans for today is really just to clean my entire house. It's a mess. Clean my room especially. I'm literally looking at the floor and like, damn, like this is disgusting. You need to fix yourself. So yeah, that's my plan for today. I'm probably going to listen to Her Soul to Take with Alexa's speech to audio. And yeah. But I did enjoy Hate by Tate James. I gave that one 4 stars. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this series yet. It was a fun time, but I don't know how invested I truly am. So yeah, there is your update. I'm going to hang out with Princey and do some cleaning. What? His ear is ticklish. And yeah, hey guys, it's a few hours later on Thursday, and I just came back from a walk with my mom where I almost blacked out. My mom decided that she's some Olympian, some type of runner, track star. I don't know what she's been doing with my dog every day, but it's sick. Okay, so basically I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start to lose weight. I'm gonna try to lose weight. I want to lose maybe like 10 to 15 pounds, somewhere in between 10 and 15 pounds, right? So my mom was like, okay, come with us on our walk. And my grandma, do you see this huge package right there? Basically, my grandma sent like a bunch of stuff to us, and today she sent this waist trainer. It's like Halle Berry's waist trainer or something like that. I don't know. So I was like, oh my gosh, a waist trainer. I'm about to go on this walk. Exactly. This is exactly what I needed. So my mom, so I put on the waist trainer, get ready, everything. My Apple Watch is dead, so like I really don't know how many like calories I burned. So basically I walked out of my neighborhood down this long, my neighborhood's big, so it took me a long time to get out of my neighborhood, and then walk across this long ass thing passing like an elementary school, and then you have to like make a bunch of turns into a different neighbor. Anyway, it was like 3 miles. I know 3 miles doesn't seem a lot, but I almost died. So by the end, when we finally got back into the neighborhood, I had to sit down and I was seeing spots and I felt dizzy. But before I even got to that point, I stopped at a little free library. I was like, you know, I'm dying, but I haven't been to this little free library in a long time, and I found some good books. So I don't go here often just because they don't have any good things, but today was just my lucky day. I think I was meant to do this. I think I was meant to almost die. So number 1, I found Never Never by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. They like collabed on a book years ago, and I remember Reagan telling me about it. I have no idea what it's about. I'm trying to see when it was published, but it's in like brand new condition. Brand new. Oh, okay, so this came out in 2015. This is in really nice new condition, and it was like, oh my gosh, I just pulled it out randomly and I was like, exactly. And then guys, I found How the King of 𝓿𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 Learned to Hate Stories. And this is like I don't know, this book is apparently all about Carden, and I read The Cruel Prince, but I'll tell you, that was like one of the very first that was the first fantasy book that I ever read right when quarantine started, and I did not like it as much. Now that I would consider myself more an experienced fantasy reader, I think I would really enjoy the story because I was liking it, but I don't know, I just decided to put it down and never picked it back up again. I think I had like 30 pages left, but I was enjoying it. So I found this. I'm thinking I might want to give The Cruel Prince and that whole series another shot. I never even finished the series, so I'm thinking I might want to do it. This is also like the Barnes & Noble anyways, exclusive edition, so I don't know what that means, but there are pictures in here. Stop. Look what I found in here. Superman Chase the Intrigue. I have no idea who you guys are, but that's really nice that you left this note. I don't know. There's like Superman and a unicorn, and then this picture of people. Anyways, that was strange. And then finally I found The Echo Wife by Sarah Galley. I don't know where I heard of this book before, but this cover seems very familiar, and all the books I found are in perfect nice condition, so I was like, you know what, it was worth almost dying. So yeah, on the walk I started to listen to, what is the name of the book, I'll put it here, the Harley laroux book, I don't know, but basically I decided, because I was listening to Texas Beach Audio, I decided not to continue with reading that book at the time, because with Alexa while I was walking, it was just really hard. And apparently it's like about demons and stuff, which I really was not expecting. So I decided I'm gonna start it tonight. Noah, can you take off my sweatpants, please? I wanted to wear those tonight. Are they clean?
Yeah.
Thank you. He's always taking my sweatpants. Anyways.
Cutting it out.
No. But yeah, so I'm gonna start it tonight. I wanted to be like focused and like honed in on that book because I hear that it's a bit confusing and it's about demons, which I really don't know if I'm gonna like. I decided to just take a leap of faith. Recently, those really dark indie romances that are just crazy and like cool here and gang there, which I usually love. Like that used to be my jam, that used to be right up my alley, but recently I'm just kind of like, maybe I'm maturing, but why am I not really liking what I'm reading recently of it? Like I did like hate, didn't love it though, but if it was last year me, I would be all up in hate, you know, like I would love that. So I'm gonna give it the proper chance and see if I like it. I also heard Tamika say that this was one of her favorite books of the entire year, so I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. Somebody commented about it. So yeah, right now I'm gonna shower because I feel so gross. I also had a bowl of ice cream. I was like, you know what, I deserve it. I deserve it. I almost died out there. I'm not even kidding. My mom was literally about to go get the car. She was like, wait here, I'll go get the car. And then I like actually like stood up and walked behind her because I was like, that's embarrassing at that point. So yeah, my mom's in the shower right now, so I'm gonna shower after her, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed and start her soul to take. I want to get at least like 50% into that, so when I wake up I can finish and it just be perfect. I hope it's really good. And yeah, I'm so happy about my Barnes and or my little free library finds. And let me know if you guys want a video of me retrying the Cruel Prince series, because I honestly think I would love it now. I don't know. Okay, I know I just spoke to you guys, but I just took off the dust jacket, and this, I know I'm probably the only one who didn't know what the Barnes & Noble edition looked like, but this is literally so stunning. There's gold, and then on the first page there is literally this stunning picture of Carden. I hope this is his name. Ugh, I don't remember, but anyways, it's so pretty, and I think I'm gonna give it another chance. So yeah. Hey guys, so it is a few days later and I decided to finally end off the vlog. I have 2 reading updates for you guys, and then also a little haul, and then also a little bit of a life update, because this whole entire vlog I was like, I gotta clean my room, I gotta clean my room. Well, I finally cleaned it, so I'm gonna show you. Yeah, it's clean. There's nothing on the floor anymore, and I'm very, very happy. So okay, so I got, number 1, I'm so excited about both of these things. So number 1, I got It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Tessa Bailey actually sent it to me and signed it. It was so sweet, and I love this what she signed it with. If you didn't know, It Happened One Summer is like a Schitt's Creek inspired romance. The daughter, I forgot her name right now, but she was like, I love that growth for me, and so she said, love that HEA for you. And I really thought that was cute. And then also Simon & Schuster, they sent me an arc of All's Well by Mona Awad. I read Bunny by Mona Awad and just loved it, and then I also read 13 Ways of Looking at a Fat Girl and loved it. So I was so excited that they sent me an arc of All's Well, so I really would like to read this soon. And yeah, my reading updates. So I ended up finishing 2 books. Number 1, I finished Her Soul to Take by Harley laroux. First, I found it to be very, very slow. If you don't know what it's about, it's basically like a demon romance, which I've never read before, which that was really cool. So I've never read a demon romance. This is a demon romance with the hero is the demon, and then the heroine is like really into like paranormal stuff. She has like a YouTube channel where she goes to places and tries to find like paranormal activity with like her camera. She's just really into that stuff. So it's about our heroine, and she just moved back to the town that she grew up in. She lived there up until she was 7 years old, and then her family moved away, and so she always loved that town. She loved like the eeriness and like just the way it was. So it's like her last year of college, and she decided to move back there and attend the university there and whatnot. And so then we have like our demon, and our demon hero, he has been in the town for a long time, because whenever people find a, what is it called, like a book of like spells or whatever, they can basically like summon the demon. And so he's always had to be like a servant or under the control of other people, and so basically he's been in that town for a long time. And so she moves back. They end up meeting because the hero's like master or whatever, they have him working at the university as like a security guard, and so they end up meeting. It was like a really intense meet, and then they obviously have this like chemistry and stuff. And so I don't want to spoil it, but heroine ends up summoning the demon when she gets access to the book, and she finds out that he's a demon, and it's just a lot of fun. I ended up giving that one 4 stars because I did find a lot of it to be pretty boring. I don't know, I'm just not, I really only like a few paranormal romances, and that's like vampires and werewolves, and that's honestly it, just because like I feel like it gets super complicated with like witch stuff, like oh, it's called a grimoire, like all that stuff. It just gets really confusing. I like the werewolf, you shift on a full moon, you get bitten, you become a vampire type of vibe. Like that's what I like to read about. And so I was really confused and bored for some of it, but then ended up picking up really well. The smut was really good. There's like consensual, non-consent scenes, like just a bunch of different scenes, and I'm sure there's a bunch of triggers which I cannot remember right now, but if you know you have a trigger, then look it up please. I advise you, because this book is really intense. intense. It does read like a horror, and so I gave this one 4 stars. I ended up buddy reading Reign of a King with Reagan from 𝓼𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪 Reads, and I really enjoyed this one. I kind of like sped past her and just finished this book just now, and so this one was really good. This follows Reign of a King by Rina follows basically the father of Aiden in her Royal Elite series, and so basically it follows the father of Aiden's mom's sister, so basically his aunt, who he's never met and never seen before. And so basically this is about Aurora, and Aurora has this business where she creates watches and sells watches. She has a small business and she owns it with her best friend, and so basically one of her investors like ended up scamming her or something like that. Investor took all of the money of her company, and so she and her business partner and her best friend, their business is about to end, their business is about to close, they have no money. And so the heroine, she ends up breaking into Aiden and Elsa's wedding, and she's there to meet up with, if you remember, if you've read this book, Ethan, who's Elsa's father. This is so good. This is all like tangled together, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. But yeah, basically she ends up going there to meet with Ethan, and Ethan has this company where he like helps out small businesses and stuff. He basically like owns a bunch of small businesses, and so while she's there, ends up seeing Jonathan, who's the hero of the book, and Jonathan instantly recognizes her because that's his wife's sister. And so Ethan and Jonathan have like this rivalry. They've had it for the longest time, and Jonathan does not want Ethan like helping her, and so basically Jonathan ends up taking her company from her and Ethan, and the only way she gets like authority over the company is if he owns her. And so it was really fun. This is like a hate to love situation, kind of like a businessy situation. There's obviously like darker elements. It's Rina Kent, and so the heroine has like a lot of things in her past, which I won't get into. Hopefully that book made sense to you, but if you read it, it really is not confusing at all. You'd like get it right away. It's just my messy brain and how I choose to tell you guys things for some reason. But yeah, so those were the books I ended up reading. Thank you guys so much for following me along while I mood read throughout this entire week. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I definitely like the mood reading vlogs that I've been watching, so I wanted to do one myself. And so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me this past week. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a big like and a comment down below, and also subscribe so you never miss another upload from me. And for now, that is all, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.
If I got one thing right, it was you.